final round of the UIM ABP Aquabike World Championship is set to be a thriller as Indonesia hosts the Grand Prix of Lake Toba with 3 endurance races in 3 unique locations on November 22nd to November 24th, followed by circuit racing from November 25 to November 26th. In the Runabout GP1, Ski Division GP1, Ski Ladies GP1, Freestyle, and Parallel Slalom categories. 5-day adrenaline-fueled aquabike extravaganza. Don't miss the united spirit of Lake Toba.
Cushion is only moments away from a world title. We've got 56 seconds left on the clock, and Michael Paré is laying down a challenge for the other riders. He is like, I came into this with the lead, and by golly, I'm not letting go of it. He rides for France, him and his entire family in the air conditioning and HVAC business. They also do windows and doors, and just an incredible family. Their entire family also races. JJ Paré and Estelle Paré both on the line, and I'm sure they are standing and screaming right now for both the boys. Michael Paré and Morgan Paré, first and second out on the track. You're watching the Women's Ski GP1. And Oliver Kock-Hansen continues to push Kevin Rederer. Let's take a look as these guys get ready to go into the inside split. Michael Paré, I swear you are just a rock star. Morgan really had an absolute perfect setup. If he had gotten to hold on to that first start, he would have had a hat trick. Morgan Paré, who is poised to take the Grand Prix of Toba. He was the 2020 French Pro Ski Champion, and I'm sure his wife Charlotte is here watching. As Morgan Paré, if he stays where he's at, easy call to get the Grand Prix. But it is the gentleman in the lead, boat number 77, Michael Paré, who is setting up for an overall. He's got 11 aquabike podiums overall. He's also won the double, and just take a look at the times. 1:51, 5:41 for Michael Paré. Morgan Paré with a 1:50, 5:51. Kevin Rederer a 1:50, 7:54. And Oliver Kock-Hansen, despite the charging, is at a 1:51, 4:87. And by the way, you're also watching the Battle of Manufacturers out here. Morgan Paré is on a Commander. Oliver Kock-Hansen is on a Pro Force. And Michael Paré is riding a fast power sports boat. And Kevin Rederer has, I do believe, he's on borrowed property. It's John Borgstrom's boat. But I think he's been helping work on that over the years. And again, you're hearing the whistle. White flag is out. What a huge story from the boys from France and their entire race team. Mom and Dad both used to race. Michael has a daughter and, of course, loves racing in the surf. Oh, and I said his family's business was windows and doors manufacturing. They're out of Lyon, France. Whew. Final couple of turns to go for Michael Paré. Comes out, let's see, where's that? He's in the outside. Where are you at, Mr. Paré? He's coming from the inside, actually, on this one. Just took a quick look back. He can't rest. These guys are way too close to him. Only 3 seconds off the behind him. Morgan Paré is only 3 seconds behind. Michael, he just hit the front stretch. Michael Paré, boat number 77, takes the World Championship. Congratulations to Michael Paré. Morgan Paré taking second on this one. Kevin Rederer third. Oliver Kock-Hansen for fourth. Laura Rederer, I love you, girl. So great to have you here. Yanti Silalahi, nice crowd, no kidding. Jennifer Menard Paré, Jennifer, of course we see. Alexander Bourgeois, also on the live stream. One lap, Michael, world champion, Estelle Paré, and JJ Jeremy Paré. It is crazy, and look at the reaction from Michael Paré and the rest of the gang. His brother Morgan over there giving him a big hug. So again, you got Michael Paré will take the overall, and it will be, that's for the world title. And I think Morgan Paré will still have the Grand Prix of Toba. While I'm here and we got a minute, I need to catch my breath, and that's perfect timing because I got the Tiger up here, the one and only Virginia Morales. How are you, girl?
Yeah, I'm really fine. Thank you, Don.
Great racing. You were on the gun today. I couldn't believe how fast you were riding. You had a great run last night. You ended up where in the slalom? Third in slalom?
Yeah, I finished third.
Yeah, great job for you. Tell me a little bit about the track.
Oh, the track now today is good, really good. They work a lot. So thank you for the UAM committee and the UAM family and the organizer because they do equal split, and it was really fun, I think, for us riders and for the public. So that's nice. Thank you so much for that.
Oh my gosh, no, thank you. You know what? I'm so lucky to have you up here. Of course, Virginia Morales is French, so you're able to actually say hello to the parades, and I think it's so perfect. Please feel free to shout out in French, whatever you would like to say.
I'm so happy for French because all the riders do the job. Michael is a world champion. It's amazing, you know. Morgan Paré win here the Toba World Championship, the Toba Championship, sorry. So we are so happy. And Axel is not so far, but he missed some power here. With the altitude, it's difficult to the engine, but I'm happy for him. He did an amazing job.
Oh, thank you, girl. Don't go anywhere. We're just going to get these guys up to date on what's happening on the live stream. Right now, it looks like Morgan Paré is going to get the flag for the Grand Prix of Toba. And that is so well-deserved. Morgan Paré with an incredible run today. Pascal Fussereau, congratulations, Michael.
This is the French touch, Don.
Yes.
This is.
Yeah, this is the French win, and there's
Michael.
Oh, Michael, so awesome.
He can do a backflip on a ski.
He could do a backflip. Great job to both Michael and Morgan. And playing it up for the crowds, Michael with the overall. And what an incredible job. Lamassir Gilbert, are you live stream from boat Don Dawson? Yes, I am. That is me. I am live streaming from the boat. All right, here we go, guys. We just got the totals for the Grand Prix at Toba. It is going to be Morgan Paré, Michael Paré, and Kevin Redder on the podium. For the World Championship, all this is unofficial, but the World Championship, it's going to be Michael Paré, Oliver Kock-Hansen, and Morgan Paré for the top three. And Quentin Bosch, amazing job, Michael. Quentin, I absolutely agree. I wish you guys could have been here to see this. The energy of the crowd, literally, I don't even know, Virginia, how many people do you think are here?
I don't know.
10,000, 15?
It's easy. 1,000, I think. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You have people over there to the pizzeria.
I think you have 1,000 just right there. I think we're more along lines about 10,000 because they run up and down. They're actually all the way over on the island here, all the way. Look at them over here too. They're all the way around the. Look, all over here, all the way around the cove.
All around the Lake Toba.
Yeah, we're probably looking at a crowd of around roughly 15,000 people here. Easy. Not to mention all the cool people on the live stream, all cheering on Michael Paré taking the world title, who's now swimming. Did he do the backflip?
Yeah, I think.
Did he do the famous backflip? All right, you guys.
He's a showman.
He has always been a showman. So Michael and Morgan up here with Virginia Morales, the Tiger. I guess I should call you the Tigress, but I like Tiger.
The wolf.
I know you like the wolf the best. She-wolf. Called you the she-wolf. I don't know though. You've been getting so good at sneaking up on people. That's why I was thinking the Tiger, because now you're prowling. Before you were just the wolf. You were aggressive. You were a great rider. You were feisty, but
it's depend about the condition. But actually, I'm really happy. First, from my new new ski. I'm really happy because I just received the ski. It was finished in the gate to come to go there. So I test first time yesterday.
I want to congratulate you as well for being the riders rep for the UIM this year. We're so blessed to have you. What's that experience been like?
Wow, it's a great experience. I do my best to all of us. Because they need more information, they need to communicate every time, so I'm happy. And now I have another helmet.
Oh.
I am the French president of the ski division.
You just don't have enough to do? You went and took on another job?
Yeah, because I have free time, so much free time, so I can. No, it's a joke.
There was hashtag sarcasm there.
Yeah, we are really busy, but it's just because we are passionate.
Well, I tell you what, Virginia, we're absolutely honored to have you. I love you to pieces. You're so much fun to watch, and you do an amazing job as the ambassador for sport, and of course as the riders rep. And congratulations on your new position as well. You're coming back in 24, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you in that location we can't talk about in March, but we'll talk about it soon.
Amazing year, Nicolo.
That was a nice tease. We can't tell you what yet, but we will be bringing that to you. Oh, Virginia, thank you too. It was a pleasure, ma'am. Appreciate your time.
Ciao.
Ciao. We're going to start talking runabouts next.
We are busy now. Everything.
That's right. Time to celebrate and pack. All right. Again, to recap, you've been watching the racing, and yeah, you can see the rain starting to come in effect, but we expected it. We've got a lot of duct tape and plastic bags as we get ready for runabout. This is going to be 25 minutes of madness plus a lap coming at you in just a minute. And we haven't even brought, yeah, we are starting to stage. We're starting to stage the runabout riders now. Starting to stage the runabout riders. And we got Michael's boat running again. What an amazing job for Michael Pare, taking a world title, and certainly not easy to do. Especially in this crowd. So again, congrats to Michael Pare, Oliver Cock-Hansen, and Morgan Pare, your top three. Lenny Nurcia Munsta, Bravo 77. Horas, we've got more racing coming at you. Here we are in Baliki. This is a beautiful historic place, actually. It's where the Dutch first fought the Batak during the World War II colonization. And this gentleman, King Sisinga Manya Raja the 12th, led the Baccarat Kingdom of Batak. Although it was not a capital city at the time, Batak's kings often used Balagi, the place we're at right now, as a gathering place. And they ruled from the 16th century to the 19th century, nearly 400 years. I also have a very famous restaurant here called the Timothy Cafe. It's a floating restaurant on the beach where you can see local fishermen pass by as the restaurant rocks gently on the waves. And actually the tomb of King Sisinga Mangaraja the 12th is a pilgrimage destination as well as a cultural and historical site located here at Pargo Batu Balgi. Getting a chance just to see some of the incredible landscape, and it is completely breathtaking. And thank you again to all four of the regencies for having us. Karo, breathtaking Karo. Silalahahi, beautiful, serene, great coffee. Samosir, so beautiful, it'll give you goosebumps. Kind, wonderful, and fun Samosir, an island on an island where we got to race, and then of course finally here in Toba. These are the four regencies, and we are so blessed to be a part of this incredible history. Thanks for letting us bring some jet ski racing to you. You've been watching the UIM ABP Aquabike World Championship closed circuit, and we are getting ready for some big guns to come out. This is Runabout GP1 coming at you. Parade of Nations is getting ready to start. And as they do, let's do a recap of what's been happening here at the Grand Prix of Lake Toba. In Moto number 1, Jeremy Perez taking the win. Yosef Abdul Razak with a spectacular second place finish. Francois Midori, who's in the points lead, got third. Johan Johansson actually darn near got the whole shot in that first moto. Came out the first couple of laps in second, ended up in a fourth. And Andres Wisniewski with the top 5. Alejandro Molina Miranda took 6th in moto number 1. Georgi Kasha took 7th. Rasmus Koch Hansen took 8th. Gives you a little bit of recap of what it looks like from the first moto to now. Let's talk about the world title. In the World Championship points, it's Francois Midori who comes into this final moto with 70 points. But wait, his riding buddy and one of his good friends, Jeremy Perez, is right there with 67 points. Only 3 points separates the two. Yosef Abdul Razak with 60 points. Alejandro Molina Miranda with 46 points. Georgi Kasha in 5th with 41 points. John Baptiste Body is in 6th with 40 points. Unfortunately won't be joining us. Johan Johansson will move up into that 6th place spot. He's in 7th right now with 38 points. Andres Wisniewski will also move up. He's got 35 points. That's where we stand right now. And again, it is Jeremy Perez with that first moto win. Brand new papa of a baby boy. And I do believe Marta is probably already looking in on the live stream. And we are having to buckle down here because the rain's starting to get a lot more serious. Oh yeah, Alicio Shintu actually asking us, is it starting to rain? It's definitely raining. Christian Ornod, hey, thanks for joining us on the live stream. Good job, the Brothers Parade victory for Momo. And the title for, oh my God, you just called him old. Delina Rosa Sinabutar. Hi, Dawn. Don't forget to eat sang-sang. Batak traditional foods. Oh, I'd love it. What is it, actually? Arasiam Bhutan and me Gomak too. Sandon Bortam Meitha Bintang. Yes, Miss Dawn. Plus and gear juice. All right, I need to know what all this great stuff is because I want to try it. So I'm definitely down to try it. Gear juice. Mirna Mangunsang, His Majesty King Harbor, Lake Toba, Indonesia. And again, let's just recap a bit while we get ready, and the guys are trying to buckle us down here with lots of rain protection. We've had to put plastic on all of the different pieces of equipment. As you know, electronics really does not get along well with water. And if that doesn't make it more exciting, we're actually floating on a barge. So if you are joining us on the live stream and hanging out with us, we're actually up here on the barge and just waving to the crowds. Thank you guys for staying with us while it's raining. I've had quite a few people that are watching. Much love, much love. Much love, Lake Toba. We appreciate you guys so much. Robbie's over there chilling like a villain. I don't know why Robbie always stays dry, no matter how wet we get. Robbie always seems to be chilling over there. Tiger Tan. Kylie notice that so far France is sweeping this event. Whatever, woman. Marta Sorrentino Perez saying, go, Jeremy. Terry Scharf, good luck to the French riders. I don't know if they need luck today. Christelle Zapata. Hey, Christelle, give our love to Frankie. We miss you guys. Christelle saying good luck to Jeremy. Yeah, Kylie noted that France is sweeping the event. That's true. You take a look at the endurance, and John Bruno Pastorello took the win in endurance, and then Mika Perret just nailed it for France in the men's GP1. Wow, and Jessica Chavon from France. So far, France has won all 3 of the titles. Julietta Brandau, Frederick Daniel, go, go, go. Julietta is shouting out for Frederick Brandau, and we are about to get ready. In fact, we've already started our Parade of Nations. Let's go ahead and get talking about it. Oh, actually, I don't have all the lineup yet. It's okay, I've got it here. Francois Midori riding for France. Jeremy Perret also riding for France. Youssef Abdul-Razak rides for Kuwait. Alejandro Molina Miranda rides for Spain. Georgi Kasha represented out there for Hungary. Johan Johansson riding for Sweden. Andres Wisniewski doing the Parade of Nations for Poland. Johan Johansson and Sam Johansson both riding for Sweden. Rasmus Koch Hansen rides for Denmark. Anthony Raditek riding for the U.S. Mario Lamy riding for Slovakia. Frederick Brandau riding for Germany. Seke Zolte riding for Hungary. Linus Lindberg riding for Sweden. Shen Shan riding for China. Lorenzo Benalia. This team was riding earlier for Italy. And now that we've done the Parade of Nations, we are ready to keep going. And there's a shot of Johan Johansson. What a great start he had yesterday. I mean, he was this close to hole shotting. Jeremy Perez just edged him out, but Johan looked spectacular up in second. I would love to visit the hot springs. Dojo Santo Joseph, thank you so much for the kind words. We love you, the spectators. We love you being here. Thank you so much for supporting us. Berta Simatupang. Yes, keep spirit, all despite the rain. You bet. We're going to race even though it is raining. Apparently Andres Wisniewski on a brand new boat, despite him saying he was retiring. That's right. He's never going to retire because we love him. Saw somebody down there helping Anthony Raditek. Got something stuck in his pump. Simon Metacraft, go Jeremy. Christian Canyard, hey. Just got a chance to see Christian back in August in Stensum in Sweden for the Nordic Championship. Say that 3 times fast. Thanks for joining us, Christian. Big hugs, bud. Ara, thank you. The hot spring in Simpoholan, 45 minutes from Balagay. Nice. If I get a chance, I'll go see the hot spring. Your lineup, ladies and gentlemen, as we get the ponies locked into the gate here. We're going to be starting from the dock. And that's Jeremy Perez right on the pole position. Yes, and Andres Wisniewski is never allowed to retire, just for the record. So that gentleman on the boat, 86, has 15 aquabike podiums. It means he's been up at the top 3 over 15 times. One of the funnest races had a chance to watch him was back in Kuwait in 23, and how much he battled in that one. He's 33 years old. Teddy Pons works on his boat, and actually owns a transport trucks. I think the refrigerator transport trucks. Right next to him, the gentleman sponsored by Zane Finance. You can even see the sticker bouncing up and down. That's boat number 11. That's Yosef Abdul Razak, another legend in this sport. Yosef, you got a great shot there of your points leader, Francois Midori, who's currently lined up in the third place spot after that first moto. And a good start for Francois Midori and also for Anthony Radatek. And Rasmus Koch Hansen right in that mix. We are off the gate. And I think that's Andres Wisniewski with the hole shot. Right now, Andres, I believe Andres Wisniewski. On the outside split, Jeremy Perez in the mix, Yosef Abdul Razak, and Midori. Midori comes from the inside. Georgi Kasha back in 11th. Shen San up in 10th. All right, we're underway, and it all goes to Andres Wisniewski with a fantastic start. Andres Wisniewski was just in that top group. He was at 5th in the first moto, and he's got a brand new boat, and that thing's been a humming. So Andres Wisniewski's got to be lit up on this one. He is leading in moto number 2. On this next lap, we'll start getting you some times. But the gentleman that rides for Team Black Shadows leading the pack. There is your points leader for the World Championship by 3 whole points. Francois Midori, the pharmacist out of Corsica, France. And he's going to go to the inside split. And I tell you what, it's been so cool that Marco Petrini and the team have been watching these splits all day to make sure that they were even. Andres Wisniewski holding off the rest of the pack on this first full lap. We'll get some times for you. Andres Wisniewski rides for Team Black Shadows aboard a Sea-Doo. He's a carbon neutral rider, a multiple Polish champion, and he's got an opportunity to take a podium this weekend for the Grand Prix of Toba. 1:4:06.97 for Andres Wisniewski. A 1:4:1:401 for Francois Midori in second. And a 1:4:1 for Jeremy Perez in third. 1:4:17.31. And a 1:4:3.675 for Rasmus Koch Hansen. And a 1:4:3.748 for Yosef Abdul Razak. Right now, Francois Midori, 2.539 off of Andres Wisniewski's pace. Jeremy Perez is only a second 0.9 off of Francois Midori. And we've got 4 minutes into this one. 2 laps in 20, this could be so brutal, 25 minutes close to lap. And I can see Marcin Boris chiming in. Darius, great start, he was on 4. Riesma Nainggolan, I hope Midori can win it. Well, he's currently got the points lead. If he stays where he's at, he will. Okay, Pia Tiergaard, go Rasmus. Tiger Tan, go Shen Shan. Riesma Nainggolan, I love Midori. Oh, there are so many riders out here that we really love. Right here in Baladi, you're watching closed course racing with the Runabout GP1 class. the epicenter of the Batak dynasty. Holy Moses! And Andres Wisniewski to hunt hold off the Frenchman, but Kylie predictions continue to be right. We could have a complete sweep of French wins, and wouldn't that be off the chain? Andres Wisniewski, 1:41.507 on lap 2. Francois Midori with a 1:40.862. He's already creeping on Andres Wisniewski. Rasmus Koch Hansen a 1:40.345, and you can just see off his right shoulder Francois Midori, a 1.89 deficit behind Andres Wisniewski. That's all that separates those two, 1.89 seconds. And Frederick Brandau, who's up in 9th place. 1:47.551 for Frederick. Johansson's got a 1:47.674. He's in 8th. Mario Lamy in 7th with a 1:48.048. Alejandro Molina Miranda with a 1:42.675. And there's Jeremy Perez. Rents a jet ski out during the week, and then all of the tourists like myself tear it up. And then on the weekend, he gets his own boat out and tears it up. And look at him go on the outside split. Marta, you got to be excited with this. This area around Lake Toba is known for making some amazing coffee. In fact, Sumatra is the largest producer of Indonesian coffee. So if you go to Sumatra, and I think you should, come to Lake Toba, grab some coffee. You're certainly going to need it if you want to keep up with these guys. Look how close Francois Midori is to Andres Wisniewski. Let's take a look at the time. So 1:41.438. Francois Midori with a 1:40.202. Jeremy Perez with a 1:41.146. Rasmus Koch Hansen with a 1:41.867 in 4th. And Josef Abdulrazak a 1:41.117. Andres Wisniewski on lap 3, leading this pack of crazy runabout riders. Boats that'll exceed over 100 miles an hour, but that's not the astonishing thing, although that is astonishing. The astonishing thing about these boats is the buoy-to-buoy thrust and acceleration. It is so intense between the turns and accelerating from buoy to buoy. They had to create custom seats just for racing. In fact, the lady that joined me on the live stream yesterday, Kylie Elmers, actually was one of the inventors of those seats, and it was because Les Cook challenged her. She kept whining. I can say that, she's one of my best friends, but she kept commenting about how tough it was on the Sea-Doo seats and on the different seats, not because they weren't great, but because they weren't modified enough to hold you in place, and the boats were starting to go faster and faster. This was about, what, a decade ago, I think. So Les is like, if you don't like it, make your own. And she did. And that is the story of how custom seats came about. She wasn't the only one, of course, but one that we wanted to talk about today. So now they have a custom seat that actually comes up into their lower back to help hold them into position. Andres Wisniewski, a 1:40.194. And the fastest lap time on the track right now, lap 4, that happened of all times with the 1:39.987. That's Rasmus Koch Hansen. And that was lap 4 that he nailed that. Rasmus on fire, up in 4th. Josef has moved back. Here we go. Francois Midori put the challenge on Andres Wisniewski for the outside. Andres holds him off and runs tight to the line. A 1:40.194 for Andres Wisniewski. We got 16 minutes left of this. Francois Midori with a 1:41.282. Jeremy Perez, a 1:41.252. That's how close those riders are. Rasmus, the 1:39 with the fastest lap time, and Josef with the 1:40.067, Miranda and 1:40.862. Johansson with a 1:47, and you can see the times posted as well. If it doesn't change, Darius, it's hard to write while holding hands. That's awesome. Here's my podium predictions if it doesn't change. if the placement on the track doesn't change. Podium prediction number 1 in Toba, it's going to be Perez, Midori, and Andres Wisniewski. The World Championship's going to be Midori, Perez, and Josef, but nobody can move. Oh, the crowd is lighting up over the two Frenchmen hunting down the gentleman from Poland, and Wisniewski holding them off nicely. This last lap was a little bit different. Andres Wisniewski with the 1:4:18.14, Francois Midori with the 1:4:13.42, and Jeremy Perez with the 1:4:02.25. Andres Wisniewski, the Black Shadows rider, lives in Elk, Poland. He is 52 years old and rides that good. You got to give major props to the gentleman from Poland. 52 years old, and that gentleman is holding off the rest of the pack. Francois Midori is only 37, just a youngster comparatively. So a 52-year-old Polish rock star currently leading the Aquabike Runabout Moto 2. 1:4:18.14. Andres Wisniewski off of the outside split. Midori actually oddly fell off the pace slightly on this last lap. We've got 5 laps, be almost 6 laps into this, 13:52 left on the clock. Just under halfway, and 52 years fast. Andres Wisniewski, you have all my respect, sir. That was an amazing run here you got going. He's had 5 Aquabike podiums. He's got 2 kids, Patrick and Paulina, and a posse, I mean a posse of Chihuahuas. So if you like dogs and Chihuahuas are your breed, you and Andres Wisniewski would get along like peas and carrots. Just watching this unfold here. Wisniewski, Midori, and Perez, Rasmus Koch Hansen. This last lap had a 1:4:13.12. Andres Wisniewski had the fastest time of the top 4 with a 1:4:00.023 in lap 6. What a great way to celebrate your 50s, to come out here and smoke a whole shot and hold off the rest of these young guns. If that doesn't tell you that you can do whatever you want to at any age, I don't know what does. What a great feat for the gentleman from Poland, Andres Wisniewski. His nickname, by the way, is Amper, which is like electricity, right? An amp and electricity. It says he is. If you've ever been around him, he's got a lot of energy. So his nickname is Amper. His team gave him that. And it certainly does fit it. Check this out. We're on lap number 7, and Andres Wisniewski is still holding off past world champions, including Jeremy Perez, Josef Abdul-Razak, and Midori. What a feat. Francois Midori down 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds. Jeremy Perez is behind Francois Midori by 2.9 seconds. Rasmus Koch Hansen also in the pace, 2.72 seconds behind Jeremy Perez. So all of them evenly paced. Ooh, guess who just got the fastest lap time on lap 7, and you can never, ever count this guy out. He's from Kuwait. Josef Abdul-Razak, back in 5th, just nailed a 1:38.560 fastest time on lap 7. So Josef coming right through that mid-pack. Janusz high and going, wow, I agree. Mindaugas, Vizia, Mantap Siru. Mantap Siru. Johan Johansson coming through. In fact, let's talk about the top 10 real quick while we're watching Andres Wisniewski and Midori. Francois Midori, the pharmacist out of Corsica, France, who's currently in the points lead. He's got 70 points coming into this. He was 3 points off. He doesn't have to move. He does not have to get around Andres Wisniewski to take the World Championship. In fact, Midori will have that locked. Perez will be second. Josef Abdul-Razak, if he doesn't move backwards, he will have third. That'll be the podium for the world title. It'll be Perez, Midori, and Andres Wisniewski for the Grand Prix of Toba. So Midori can stick right there. And no change on your top 5. And then Syria, Montanari, Mantap Saru. And what an adrenaline pump for Andres Wisniewski. Carbon neutral rider. He owns his very successful, by the way, construction company. He debuted back in 2008. First time he ever jumped on a race. Jumped on a boat and got in a race. Hi, Janusz. Love you too, bud. Mantap Kerin from Rosinta, Nayangolan. For all of you guys listening, Salamat Datang. Dantang. Did I say that right? Salamat Dantang. I hope I said that right. Salamo Rafael Parlandungan. Horace Baligi. I like Aquabike. I like Aquabike too. Yulina Umbik. Mantap Seru Karen Horace. Well, you guys are so sweet. Yeah, Kylie Elmers, Andrea will have his heart racing. Go, go, go. It's the truth, man. Kylie, I love seeing this. Andres Wisniewski, just an absolute sweetheart. It's great to see him doing so well in this. We are well over halfway. In fact, we're running down the time. We had 25 minutes plus a lap right now. They've got 8.5 minutes left on the track. And Andres Wisniewski is now getting into some lap traffic. And that is going to take it to the next level as they've got to work around lap traffic. Fastest lap time for lap 9. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, you guys. We've got to give a big shout out for Andres. You know, just had the fastest lap time out of the top 6. It was Andres Wisniewski with a 1:39.45 over. 1:39.450. Go Amper was what I was trying to say. Francois Midori with a 1:39.925 in second. Jeremy Perez a 1:39.549 in third. Rasmus Kak Hansen 1:40.977. No change in the top 5. Josef on that lap had a 1:41.994. Again, no change as I mentioned. The podiums will be pretty easy to predict, actually. Got Midori with the win. In the World Championship, Jeremy Perez will take second. Josef Abdul-Razak will get third. In the Grand Prix of Toba, it will be Perez, Midori, and Andres Wisniewski. And Andres Wisniewski now going to fight this lap traffic. Buha, Hutabalin. I love all riders. They are incredible. I agree. Alfredo Silagan, Mantap Seru, Pinjam, Dula, Cerratas. And lap flag, or the blue flag, coming out for the riders ahead of Andres Wisniewski and Francois Midori. And lap traffic is a thing right now, as we have 6.43 left in the moto. And you're watching the rider from Poland on boat 25, rocking this one. Andres Wisniewski, you're doing an amazing job. He's currently in the lead. Twice now he's had the fastest lap. It is amazing to be able to watch him. Andres Wisniewski, followed by Francois Midori and Jeremy Perez. And that is going to give these 3 gentlemen the podium if nothing changes. Jeremy Perez will take the top. Midori will be second. And Andres Wisniewski will take third on the Grand Prix of Toba. And And you can see the overcast skies. We've been fighting pretty rainy conditions this morning and this afternoon, but it's been well worth it to watch this caliber of racing. And Poland has been lighting up the live stream today with the excitement, and a tough break for Anthony Radatek. He did so good in the endurance round this week, got on the podium for both rounds and the overall. And right now we're watching close course racing runabout GP1. This is the final moto, and Francois Midori continues to hunt Team Black Shadows, Andres Wisniewski. And Midori goes to the inside. Wisniewski just comes out of it. And calm is the way to play the game. We're down to 5 minutes by the time they get to the front stretch. It should be just under 5 minutes left. Amazing race for Poland. I couldn't agree more, Janusz. And the crowd is going nuts for Amper. Andres Wisniewski has got to be high as a kite on that boat. I can't even imagine his heart rate right now. What a beautiful job. I hope Paulina and Patrick are watching on the live stream, because this is off the chain. Well, actually, Paulina's right here. So I think those guys are down on the docks. We've still got freestyle for you and the award ceremony as well. Lap traffic on this modified track. You've been watching the ski racing, which was a shortened track, but we've got a much bigger track, over 4 kilometers for the runabout riders, and we do that on purpose. We want to give them an opportunity to truly show the horsepower and the maneuverability of these boats, because man, there's something else. If you didn't have those custom seats and you tried to turn one of those boats under speed, it would just flip you off. Thank you so much, Asima. Will not give up his position. I totally agree. Asima Daramianti, nice and lovely host. Thank you so much. Back there just waving to the crowd, watching us on the live stream. And as they come through, we got 3.42 left on the clock. And it's cleared out in front of the front runners a little bit. Andres Wisniewski comes through, still leading. What a great job for Andres Wisniewski, Francois Midori, Jeremy Perez, Rasmus Koch Hansen, and Josef Abdul Razak. You know, we've had no change in the last 6 laps. Actually, 8 laps for these riders. No change on the top 5. Let's go back a little bit further. Shen Shen, unfortunately, under investigation, but let's take a look. Andres Wisniewski leading, Midori 2nd, Perez 3rd, Rasmus Koch Hansen 4th, Josef Abdul Razak 5th. And Amper trying to get around Johan Johansson, and Johan sees him and moves out of the way. Typical ambassadorship. These riders really do take care of each other. Rasmus Koch Hansen 4th, Abdul Razak 5th, Miranda 6th, Johan Johansson 7th, Frederick Brandau 8th, Shen Zan in 9th, Georgi Kasha 10th, Seke Zolte 11th, Mario Lamy 12th, Anthony Radatek 13th. And Sam Johansson unfortunately did not start on this, and we're also missing Rashid Aldawas, Lorenzo Benali, and Rashid Altair, all of those riders unable to make it to the line today. Watching Aquabike as we count it down from the last 2 minutes. I see it's 1:55 on the clock. And the blue flag coming up for Radatek, who's been having boat problems on this one. Anthony Wright for the U.S., and actually that does it for Anthony. His boat just stopped right off of the front stretch. Andres Wisniewski coming through with a 1:45.354, and he needs to hold the pace because Francois Midori just came through lap 13 with a 1:44.602, and Jeremy Perez with a 1:44.932. So both the riders behind him just a smidge faster. Rasmus Koch Hansen with a 1:44.408, and Midori up making a bid on Andres Wisniewski, and that had been unfolding the last 3 laps. Andres Wisniewski's gonna ride some defense, and he's also got to pick up that pace if he can for 2 more laps. White flag will be coming up on the next one. 50 seconds left on the clock, and then the white flag will come out, which means on this next lap we should see it. Or it'll be close. Oh, wouldn't that be crazy if they made him do 2 more laps on top of it? Fun times for us. Runabout racing. If you come up on a red buoy, they take a left turn. If you come up on the yellow buoy, you got to take a right turn. That's for those of us just joining. Tension is increasing. Gap is closing. Pitya Naibaho. Enjoy the beautiful Lake Toba and come again for holiday. Oh, if you insist. I totally will. Me too, Janusz. I love announcing for these guys. And of course, we've got special love in our heart for the Aquabike riders because they're so incredible. Andres Wisniewski. You can see that the race official Luca Filiberte, our UIM commissioner, has the white flag up, and Andres Wisniewski gets it. That rejuvenated the Amper for this final lap. Francois Midori in second, Jeremy Perez third, Rasmus Koch Hansen fourth, Josef Abdul Razak fifth, and Amper just got even more amped. Adam Kuntz, I feel it in my bones too. I think you might have this. Alan Wright all the way from New Zealand. Thanks for tuning in with us. Widya Arisani Siriki, thank you so much. I hope that your children actually start racing with this, but I appreciate that you think this is a wonderful experience. It is for us as well. Dewey Manurung, Mantap Saru. Mantap Saru, Mantap Saru. Horace, white flag. Hello, white flag. We got uno más. 1 more to go. And it's as if nature even understood the portent of this moment. It stopped raining for us briefly as Andres Wisniewski finalizes just an amazing race from first to finish. Andres on the blue buoys on this final lap takes a quick look over to see where Francois Midori is, and he justifiably should. Francois Midori pulled back just a little bit on that last lap. He's at a 1:45.678. Andres Wisniewski, on the other hand, with a 1:44.686. And if you're not on your feet and you're from Poland, you better be, as we get ready to give a checkered flag to a gentleman that every year for the past 4 years has told us he's going to retire. I don't think so. Congratulations, Andres Wisniewski from Poland. Go Team Black Shadows. Go Amper. Amazing. And Francois Midori, the reaction from him as well says it all. That just about brought tears to my eyes as he bowed his head. Oh my gosh, Francois Midori just took the world title. What a beautiful moment for the 2 Frenchmen. And gentlemen, you just capped it. As Kylie Ulmer said, we just had a complete sweep from France. They won every medal there was to take. Unbelievable, and I do believe that is a first. What an incredible job. And Francois Midori, world champion. Andres Wisniewski taking the win in Moto2. My absolute humblest love and respect for you. Jeremy Perez, solid for third. Perez also going to be on the podium. Now that is racing. Once again, because there was no change on that, the Grand Prix of Toba, it's going to be Jeremy Perez taking the top French, followed by Midori. Andres Wisniewski, that's your top 3. And then the world champion, Midori. Francois Midori will be your world champion, followed by Jeremy Perez. And Josef Abdul Razak also on the podium. And Francois trying to retrieve his boat over there off that went underneath the dock. Just an very emotional moment for Francois Midori, and I didn't want to talk about it too much because I didn't want to jinx him, but what you didn't know is Francois Midori injured his back, actually, in the endurance race, and it wasn't horribly bad, but I could tell he was hurting. He didn't even want to talk about it. So he passed on the final round in endurance in order to save himself for this moment. It was a smart move to take a day off from endurance because he was in the points hunt in endurance, and you can see the reaction down there on the dock. And Francois Midori is just beside himself, hugging his team. Teddy Pons down there celebrating him, and Jeremy Perez watching his boat for him. But man, I'm in tears just watching it. Rosinta Arnangulan, you are the champion. That was for 25. Pascal Anton, Vive la France. Right? Pascal, can you believe that? Complete French sweep. I mean, think about it. John Bruno Pastorello took the win in endurance from France. Jessica Chauvin started out today taking the win for France. And then Michael Paré took the win for France. Oh no! Okay, thank you very much. And then just now, Francois Midori took the world champion for France as well. And Jeremy Perez took the Grand Prix of Toba. And they're still trying to get Francois Midori's attention to come do the checker flag, come wave to the crowds, and do the parade of champions. Asima Darmayanti, happy hugs from them. Congrats to Poland. Wow. I mean, just wow. Henro Pakpahan, Hutamahora, Montap Horace. Janusz, congratulations, French team. Pina Nabaho, Andrzej Wisniewski. Just wow. Oh, Janusz, thank you too. I'm actually emotional. It's really hard to keep a straight face here. I just know how hard, and you guys do too, how hard these guys work. And it was just amazing to be able to see them. And Jeremy Perez comes through, your Grand Prix at Toba winner. I don't have words for this. I wish I did. I just don't have words. To see these two riding buddies, they're good friends. Teddy Pons works on both of their boats. They're absolute professionals on and off the track, and they have such huge hearts, both of them, and it's just absolutely they deserve these wins. Jeremy Perez for the Grand Prix of Toba, and Francois Midori, your world champion. And Jeremy Perez putting on a show for him. And the throttle, and you can see just how great the acceleration is. Yeah, this is awesome. This is really, really awesome. Man, Lake Toba, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. This was awesome. Let's see, we still got freestyle coming at you. We got a whole lot more really cool action coming at you. Don't forget to join us on the live stream, and you can listen in. We've still got quite a bit of great action. I've got Michael Paré going to come and join me in just a minute and hang out with me, and if we get lucky, maybe Francois Midori will come out and hang out with me as well. It's just been an amazing one. I can't thank the 4 Regencies enough. Thank you so much to the Cairo Cup and Cairo for hosting us. Thank you to Salalahi. Thank you to Samosir, that incredible island Samosir. Thank you to Toba. Thank you to Toba, and thank you so much for having this race here. We are so honored. We are so honored. We love you, Indonesia, and we love you, Sumatra. We still got freestyle coming at you, and I've got a special guest up here joining me as well. Very emotional race. Very, very emotional race. Whew. We got a calm down. It's more about fun at this point with freestyle coming at us, but it has been adrenaline-packed up until this point. First off, Michael, you got to tell me about these socks, bud. What's happening down here with these awesome socks? I'm down here with Michael Pare.
I don't know what I have.
Yep, you're good.
I don't know what I can say. It was an amazing race. The 2 title was last moto. It was, it's